Yeah, that ought to do it. Hey everybody, welcome back to the second half of my Getting to the Moon and Back Kerbal Space Program tutorial. That beautiful monstrosity that you saw in the vehicle assembly building is currently on the moon. I did a quick launch before this video and successfully landed after a couple of tries on the moon. Getting getting more consistent with that auto save and or quick save quick load feature. Alright everybody, so this is that beautiful monstrosity that you saw in the vehicle assembly building. It is on the moon. You can see Kerbal right over there. And we are going to send it back there. Right to Kerbal. Right on that big blue marble. So what we're going to do is, if we take a look at the map, you might not know this, but the moon, as in real life, is tidally locked to Kerbal. That means that the same face approaches it at all times. If it was over here, this face will be facing it, and if it's over here, the same face will be facing it. It turns once per revolution, which also means that it turns very slowly this way. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to take off in this direction to get that added momentum from the moon itself, just a little bit, but it helps. And then when we're about here, we're going to burn hard this way, because the way orbital mechanics works is you're kind of in constant free fall, so you don't want to burn towards the planet. That would take a lot of mustard to get you there. It would take a lot of mustard. So what you want to do is you want to just cancel your momentum. You want to cancel your free fall, and you'll just start free falling back towards the planet. So you want to burn that way. And so we'll give that a try. I'm going to put these beautiful, horrible solar panels away, just so that we don't knock them off as we take off here. We're going to take off a little bit up, and then we're going to take off towards 90 degrees. Oh, and we want to turn our SAS on. Whew, glad I remembered that. Alright. So we're going to get going this way. I'm going to use my RCS as well, just because we have it. Makes it a little bit quicker. And you'll notice the camera goes kind of all funky once we have a orbit. It'll be maybe another 20 seconds or so maybe before we have an orbit, I think. But you'll see what I mean. And yeah, it's very interesting that with the moon, because there's no atmosphere, you can just kind of burn towards the horizon and you'll eventually get into orbit. And because the moon is so small, it doesn't really require all that much mustard. And any second now, I think. There we go. Wow, I predicted that pretty well. So we're going to stop burning there. Yeah, we're well above everything we need to be. And like I said, right about here, we're going to just burn as hard as we can. That is more than enough. That actually puts us back in an orbit the other way around the planet. So what we're going to do, works for me, looks good. That'll put us, it'll kind of, I think we're actually going to go this way. It'll kind of throw us off this side, and we'll come out back this way and then head back towards the planet, which is kind of cool. I don't know if I've ever done an orbit like that before. So we're going to point ourselves towards that orbit. I love how close we still are to the moon. It's crazy. And we got a time warp till 8 minutes from now, and we got a 27-second burn. You can see here we need 335 meters per second of delta V, and we got 584 meters per second of delta V there. So that's perfect. And once we're a little bit farther away from the moon, we can kind of take a look at where we're going to land on Kerbal. And you know, I think I might not quite burn as much as it's telling me, because I want to end up still in orbit. I want to kind of decide where on Kerbal I land, because I want to land on a day side. if at all possible. If I'm able to predict that well. Which, believe me, I very well may not be. But, yeah, it'll be fun, regardless. We're getting to our burn here. And give her schmote. You can see our orbit coming out this way, and you can see our orbit brings us kind of out back this way. So that's why it's going to kind of, as we escape the moon's velocity, our orbit's going to throw us out past this way. So that's why. Huh. You know, that's good for now. That's good for now. Where's the moon? There it is. Bye, moon. It's been fun. It's been fresh. Alright. No! We're gonna quick save. This is actually my second time doing this because I didn't quick save the first time. Let's see where we're gonna land here. You know, I think I'm okay with that. That puts us pretty low into the atmosphere. That obviously it'll slow us down a lot, and we're not going to come back into orbit. This orbit's out there right now, but as soon as we hit atmosphere, that's going to drop right down. We're not going to come back into orbit. I kind of like that. These, can I show you? These mountains here scare me. They scare me a lot. But I'm hoping that we land somewhere in here. No, we're not going to. There's no way. But we might land on these plains here, which might be okay. You know, if we blow up, that's fine. It was mainly about the mechanics that I wanted to show you on how to get back. So what we're going to do is we're going to face retrograde here. We're going to get out our beautiful, horrible solar panels. Where's our planet? There it is. And we're actually just going to go boonk, bye-bye. And we're going to quick save again. That will not survive the fall. That is for sure. So we can watch our beautiful flower fade into the Milky Way set. Oh, that word feels uncomfortable on the palate. Milky Way set. And you can see it's 8 kilometers away, and that's for sure gonna burn up in atmosphere too. But here we go. We're coming in hot. 2 kilometers a second, coming in hot on the planet. I'd be okay with landing in this ocean, but I don't think that's what we're gonna do. No, we're going way too fast for that. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. We're about to hit Atmos, so no, we're gonna land on these plains here, which should also be okay. You'll also notice I put this is an extra heat shield. It's got a blader on it, which in case you don't know how that works, at least the old ones, they used to be made of stuff like cork and stuff like that. They're probably made of much more heat-resistant materials these days, but basically this just burns off. It protects the capsule by slowly burning off. And you can see it going down here as it slowly burns off more. What? Come on. You can't do me dirty like that. I know I'm going 3 kilometers a second, but you are not going to explode on me. You're a heat shield. What are you for? What are you for, my heat shield? 3 kilometers a second is really, really fast. Feel free, if you know better, to correct me in the comments, but I don't believe they re-enter at 3 kilometers a second with anything in real life, unless you're destroying it. This is something you're not going to recover. But with a manned crew pod, there's no way. There's no way you would enter at 3 kilometers a second. It's insane. There we go. Looks like we're staying away from the mountains, so that's good. It'd be cool if we landed in that little pond there. I don't know what this is. I see something down there. Maybe I'll run and check that out. But yeah, it's looking like we're gonna survive. The ground here looks flat and low enough that we will be okay. And look at that. Down here you can see this this parachute icon is turned from red to gray. That means it's safe to deploy. So I could go ahead and do that right now. I don't think I'm going to quite yet. We're going to wait till we get a little bit farther down. Pardon me. Yeah, we'll deploy it now. Better safe than sorry. It'll always deploy at 5,000 meters. Is it 5,000 meters? Oh no, why won't you deploy? Is it 1,000? Is it 500 meters? Hopefully it's sooner than we hit the ground. Oh my goodness. Oh, thank God. That was scaring me quite a bit. Alright, so I guess it rests your momentum at 1,000 feet. I don't know why I thought it was 5,000. That would have been ludicrous. We're going to time warp until we're just about at the ground. And once again, I don't know if that glitch still exists, but sometimes if you time warp and you hit the ground, it treats you like you're going 4 times the speed you're actually going and you explode. I saw something interesting over there. So we're going to EVA. I'm going to let go. These guys run real slow, so we're going to time warp this. And I'll probably just jump cut it in the video because I want to see what's going on. Because I thought I saw something in that crater. But I guess I'll see you in a bit. Alright guys, well if there was anything, I can't find it. It might have just been some kind of weird texture loaded. But regardless, we're going to go ahead up here. We're going to recover our vessel. And once again, just like that, our glorious leader Jebediah Kerman is ready to go again. There he is, ready for next assignment. Beautiful. Thanks again so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. You have a good one.